But what are the two things that you have to know? One is your current cash expenses, and we'll explain this briefly, shortly. And the second one is you want to keep track of the profitability of your different sources of income, separately. So we're going to see how that works for Bob. So in order to know where you are, you need to know what is the number that you need to be. And this one's pretty much everybody knows, right? The overhead, the office cost, the insurance, the rent, the phones, the internet. These things happen every month. Every month you have them. You may have 2 jobs and you can have 7 jobs. Doesn't matter. You have to pay them. You have to pay your rent if you have a rent, if you don't work out of your home. You have to pay for your phones and so forth. So that number is tied into a time bomb, and you find that in your profit and loss statement. In the second one, it gets usually not understood, are expenses that you don't find on a profit and loss. And because you don't find them on a profit and loss, people forget to look at them. So the owner takes money, and the owner will always take money from the business because that's why the owner started the business. That needs to be factored in. Often, very, very often, there are back bills to pay, there are loans, there are credit cards. All of these are tied into time. And they don't show up on a profit and loss statement. And I want to tell you a story because I actually had this one client who got very, very upset with me, didn't understand this. So now you have a time bomb, and the next thing you want to do is you're going to beat that number. How do you beat that number? So what you want to do is you want to track the profitability of your profit centers. And that's why the cost of goods falls in here. So let's have a look at how this goes. And a small company may have 1 or 2, and bigger company can have different ones, but it varies. You know, you can have a construction division, a maintenance division. You could have, and I've seen this a lot, you can have a construction division and a retail division. You know, somebody has a nursery, they are doing landscape and they have plants. Or they service swimming pools and they have a store where they can get swimming pool supplies.